What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Comics and Crypto, your source for everything collectible. What is up, Spencer? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Sean. I'm doing good. How are you, buddy?
Good, man. Yeah, it's a good weekend. I was out in New Mexico. I was going to say Santa Fe, but I did not. Yeah, New Mexico. We're visiting some of Stacy's family friends, and so we did the whole Breaking Bad tour, man. It was awesome.
Sick.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't have it with me, but for everyone out there, if you don't know, if you're a big Breaking Bad fan, go to the Candy Lady in Albuquerque. It's a website. She actually was approached by the producers during season 1 and was asked to help make the blue meth. It's actually a hard candy. So if you want to buy some, you can. It's the same recipe from the show. It's freaking awesome. So yeah, I'll probably tweet about it in a little bit, but yeah, it's really fun. So make sure to check that out if you're a big Breaking Bad.
You got me some of that stuff maybe 7 or 8 years ago, and I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere.
I've done 3 times in the past probably 10 years. Yeah, every time I go there, I go back. I gotta go see Debbie, the Candy Lady. She's freaking awesome. So yeah. Let's see what's up to some of our viewers. Jason, what's up, man? Thanks for joining. Yeah. Adrian, what's up? What's up? Hey, bud. All things strange, yo. Everyone, make sure to check out Doctor Strange's new video on Fantastic Four 3. That is, I believe it's out now. Not already, but yeah. Big shout out to Doctor Strange and all the content that he does. Make sure to give him a subscribe if you haven't done so already. Speaking of which, Millie hit 10,000 followers, followers, 10,000 followers. Congratulations, O'Milly, for hitting 10,000 followers on Twitter. Such an awesome guy. Freaking awesome. Yeah, has incredible Twitter spaces. I'm sure everyone here has been in his Twitter space. But if you haven't, make sure to give him a follow and also check out the spaces. They're great. Fantastic. Fanable. Uh-oh. What is this? The new addiction has arrived. The Fanable 24/7 kiosk has arrived. These are going to be essentially like the mystery packs that we've been involved in for the past, 3-4 months. They've been weekly, but now it's arriving 24/7. Whenever you want to buy a comic or a mystery case, you can do so.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be insane, guys. Look at this. This thing is freaking awesome.
Yeah, we've been very excited about this. We've known about this for a little bit, but obviously haven't been able to talk about it until it was officially announced. And we've been very, very excited to get this out here. And we're having Sergio Collects on tomorrow for a special live stream to talk all about this and to get into all the details. So very, very 100%.
Excited. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, it's going to be a really fun conversation. What's really cool about this kiosk too is that it's not just going to be for comic books, but it's going to be for other collectibles as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very excited for there to eventually be no, I don't know. I lost you, I thought. I don't know. Maybe we lost each other. We're back. Can you hear me? All right. Well, I don't know if can you guys let me know if you can still hear me on the stream, or if you can hear Sean. Looks like we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. 1 second. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. Apparently I'm still good. So hopefully we get Sean back up here soon. But real quick, while we're waiting for Sean to get back, we'll shout out a couple new people. Let's see what we got here. We got Digital Monkey in the house. What's going on, fam? And then here we go. Yeah, Doctor Strange, new episode. Of course, go and check it out if you haven't already. Support Fantastic Four #3. Very, very exciting. Sean, we got you back.
Sorry about that, everybody. We tested out the internet right before, and it's a green light, and then sure enough, you camera problems. Classic.
You got stuck, Sean. You were in cryogen.
Right when I was talking about the Fanable. Yeah.
And lastly, Vivi Puski, what's up?
What's up? That's an awesome photo. So I don't remember what I was talking about last, but basically this kiosk isn't going to be just for comics, but it's going to be for other collectibles as well, potentially. We've talked about it in the past. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I do know that that's something that they have planned in the long roadmap. So super excited. That's awesome. We're talking potentially cards and and video games, maybe VHS tapes. We've talked about that. They're definitely interested, but just hopefully we can make that work down the road. But right now, comics are coming. And what's really exciting too is that this is going to be an opportunity for everyone to get involved worldwide.
Yeah,
so if you want to learn more about this kiosk, definitely come on tomorrow's live stream with Sergio Collects. We're going to talk about at 2 p.m. PST. Yeah, 2 p.m. PST. So join us live, guys. If you have any questions, you want to get involved, learn more about this, make sure to check it out tomorrow at 2 p.m. PST. We're also going to announce the $20,000 Grail Chaser.
Yes.
Super sick, guys. So somebody out there is going to land a Grail for, I don't know how much the packs are going to be, but whatever it is, it's going to be significantly less than $20,000. So really exciting times. Yeah. So we're going to, So we're going to announce this tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure to join our live stream tomorrow to get involved and to witness history in the making.
Yes.
Some incredible news around the collecting space. This 1/1 Super Refractor from 2021 Star Wars Galaxy sold for a record $100,000.
Insane.
This is the highest record sale for a Star Wars card ever. It trumped the 1977 Luke Skywalker, essentially rookie card PSA 10, which sold for $78,000. And what's crazy is that the person who bought this sold it to his friend and did it on a live stream. They had cash in front of them. Everything was pretty awesome. They did it on video. But he was saying that he bought it for $16,000.
Yeah, it was like 4 years ago, I think.
Probably, yeah. And he resold it for $100,000, guys. $100,000.
That's a cool 400 or 500X.
Not bad. Not bad. Wait, you said 500X? No, 4 or 5X.
Yeah, 4 or 5X.
Yeah, super cool. I mean, it's kind of crazy to think.
I mean to say percentage, not X.
No. It's kind of think that this came out during the same time as VV Digital Collectibles, 2021. Around then, for Star Wars specifically, like the golden moments, pretty awesome to think about. Yeah, modern scarcity.
So very different, but yeah.
Not trying to compare the two or speculate here, guys.
Few thousand golden moments. So
super cool. Also, this is really, really, really exciting news. This sealed, and I believe it's a first print cassette of Back to the Future, signed by Michael J. Fox, rewind graded 9.0, sold for a record $6,710. Now, this is not the record for a cassette. This is a record for Back to the Future cassette tapes. There's not been one that's been sold higher than this, to my knowledge, and this is a stunner. And actually, what's really cool is that we actually had this signed personally for a friend. We're not going to disclose who, but we had a signed for a friend and in person, which is really rad. And they got it graded by Rewind, and it sold on Golden Auction, so you can actually check out the sale yourself. This is just stunning. Super cool to see this. We've been talking about cassette tapes for a long time. The excitement we have around sealed media in general, and it's exciting to see this type of sales happening. It's
a big cassette sales recently. There was just that Nirvana sale.
Yeah, there's another Nirvana sale that happened recently. There's some VHS tape sales that happened that we're going to talk about tomorrow. Kind of balance things out a little bit, but we're excited to talk about those as well. Some really big ones, actually. So really exciting stuff, guys. Sealed media, it's going to be big. It already is, but it's really going to blow up in our opinion. Cul-de-sac, Bad Idea. Shout out to the friends over at Bad Idea Comics. Had an amazing time. Did we talk about the party?
I don't know, but they throw a hell of a party.
Oh my gosh, we didn't have a chance to talk about it. Big shout out to Dinesh Shamdasani. He threw this epic, him and the Bad Idea team threw this epic San Diego Comic-Con party. We were all there, VV Magic, the Omi Homies. It was awesome. My fiance Stacy, it was just a blast. It was right on the water. It was a tiki party. They had all these different awesome things that were really, really fun that we could interact with, including this massive robot statue from Planet Death that you could jump up on. I don't even think I got the photo of that. I don't think I tweeted that out. That was awesome. Spencer, yours too. Yeah, that was super fun. And we got to hang out with Derek Kolstad, the creator of John Wick, and also the writer of Planet Death. We hung out with him for like an hour. He's awesome.
Yeah. Such a cool. I think I had like at least like 3 or 4 completely independent conversations with him. Just kept like randomly finding him throughout the night and chatting. And yeah, what a cool dude. Yeah, obviously a very impressive person, but also just what a cool guy.
Yeah, 100%. And we had Dinesh on our channel as well, maybe about a month or 2 ago, right before or after they dropped Planet Death, and he was telling us a bit about cul-de-sac. This sounds like a really awesome premise about kids who find out they're vampires and come back home to discover their parents murdered by vampire hunters. It's a really cool concept, very graphic. But what's really special, so basically this is dropping on Vivi. Forgot to mention that. This is the image representing what's going to be dropped on Vivi tomorrow. I don't know if they tweeted out yet, but I was on their Discover page and it was just popped up.
Yeah.
So
is this drop on Vivi Comics or on the Vivi app?
So let's see. Planet Death dropped last
time. I think they've all been, I think so far, all the Bad Idea comics have been on Vivi Comics. So.
Yeah. So I would check the Vivi app. If it's not shown on the Vivi app, probably in the next few hours, I'd presume it's going to be on Vivi Comics. So Vivi Comics.
So Vivi Comics confirmed.
Yeah,
thanks
for confirming that. Yeah, this is a really cool comic. There's 1,888 editions for this comic, but what's really sick and so cool that they did this, if you have all the different variants and you collect the entire collection, you're going to be airdropped. Oops. Oh, shoot. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Sorry, guys. You're going to be airdropped. Jumped a little ahead there. You're going to be airdropped this digital collectible, which is a stake going through a CGC graded comic. Guys, we're going to see CGC as a digital collectible on Vivi.
Yeah. That's an FA.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
We've seen Vivi within CGC's universe, but never CGC within Vivi's. So
yeah. And it's super interesting. They gave it a 9.8, and they probably wanted to differentiate it between because the reason why I mentioned that is because this is based on a real life variant, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So the first, I think it was independent comic shops that purchased 500 issues of this comic was given the first 36 to do it. We're given this physical comic book with an actual stake through it. We talked to Dinesh intimately about this. This thing's insane. This was actually, each stake was made by a woodworker, a very talented and well-known woodworker. They collaborated with CGC to get the stake actually go through the case without cracking it. So they
didn't build it around the stake. They actually figured out how to push it through it and actually push it through the comic and the case. Yeah.
And on top of that, they worked with a Hollywood effects artist to do the blood and basically the blood and makeup around it to make it look like it's actually been stabbed. It looks freaking awesome.
Yeah, the concept is that the book itself is a vampire. So basically, you got to stab the comic book.
Yeah, exactly. And this involved a 3-person team for around, I think it was like 6 or 7 months.
Yeah, they worked on this for a while.
Yeah, right there. It talks about it right here, the details. If you want to learn more. But there's only 36 of these statues ever created. That's it. 36.
Yeah.
And if you collect the entire set, you'll receive an airdrop. This digital collectible representing the physical. Mm-hmm. Freaking awesome.
So cool.
And it's a CGC graded book. That's so cool. So they must have worked with CGC to get the thumbs up to do that.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for CGC, it's free advertising. You know, they just get their labels in the app. So why not?
Yeah, exactly. Because I presume they could have just removed like this part right here at the top.
Oh yeah, totally.
The comic, right? But they're actually keeping the CGC part on there because Vivi's worked with CGC. Yeah. They have labels on there, so awesome, so cool. So guys, best of luck on this comic tomorrow. Definitely go for it. It's only $5.99 too.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, only 1,800 editions. There's 200 and I think 232 editions of the collectible.
Yeah, and knowing Bad Idea, some of these covers are probably done by some pretty well-known people.
Oh yeah, actually, one of the covers right here, I think it's this one right here. It's Tony Fleeks.
Right. Yeah, I think they talked about that at the panel, right?
Yeah. Tony Fleeks is awesome. He's an awesome artist. What was his original series about? It's It's basically about a dog who's kidnapped by a serial killer. It's killing me. I don't remember right now, but it's a really wild, dark series. But he's very colorful and innocent characters. It's really fun. So, anyways, but yeah, Tony Flicks is a rad dude. That's his original cover art right there. So yeah, that is a haunting cover. Look at that. Yeah, it's so cool. Here, of course, over here is the secret rare. So I'm curious what these are going to go for.
Yeah,
very curious. Yeah, they should do very well.
Also see how big of a release they're going to do physically compared to Planet Death.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. So keep an eye on that tomorrow, guys. Really exciting. And here's a physical game. You can go on their page at Bad Idea on their Instagram to see more information on this. But yeah, this is just gives you an idea of what this looks like in the physical format. Super cool. Absolutely incredible.
Here, before we move on, Sean, let's shout out a couple more people who are here with us today. What's going on, Jorge? Granison, what's up?
Granison, what's up? Jorge, sorry to shout out.
Wop Mamas, what's going on?
What's up?
I always have trouble pronouncing your name. I'm sorry. But all right, man. Appreciate you reposting the stream.
Yo, yeah, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Let's go. Was this a sake blessed in holy water? Boy, I hope someone
dude, that's hilarious. Actually, that would be super funny if that was. I guarantee you, Grandison, if Dinesh would have thought of that, he would have done it.
Yeah.
There's only 36 of them. He absolutely is the kind of guy that would have loved to have advertised. This is actually plus by a priest. He would have cried up when he said that. If we see next time we talk to him, we'll definitely bring that up.
Yeah. What's going on, Big Oz?
Big Oz, what's up?
Nice. All right, let's continue.
Digital Monkey. Did you see that? Did you give a shout out to Digital Monkey?
Oh yeah, I said hi to him before.
Sorry.
You disappeared.
Oh yeah, I was gone. Sorry about that. Yeah. Really loving the tweets, by the way. Digital Monkey. Yeah, really loving the tweets. And yeah, we're definitely going to get to the Human Torch in a bit. Really excited for that. So yeah, we really are excited for this comic. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're kind of debating about which mint number means the most to us. And of course, 666, the Mark of the Beast, doesn't necessarily directly connect with vampires, but we still think it's awesome. So anything evil,
it's probably the coolest mint within the run. So
yeah, anything related to evil, because it's only 1,888 editions, so there's no publishing your mint. Yeah. So anything that's evil, essentially is 666. So there we go.
We've already collected a few 666 mints, so it'd be cool to have another collection. Yeah,
totally. Yeah. So if you end up landing 666 tomorrow, let us know. We'd love to purchase it from you. Best of luck, everyone. And of course, if you don't know already, we have a double bounty out, guys, for Fantastic Four 3 dropping Thursday on VV at 8 a.m. PST. This comic is awesome. We love this cover. It's actually one of our favorite Fantastic Four covers ever. This is the first appearance of the Fantastic Four suits, the first appearance of their vehicles, their helicopter, the first appearance of our Fantastic Car, Fantastic Copter, the first appearance of the Baxter Building. This is like the first comic where we see the Fantastic Four come into their own.
See the whole universe, yeah.
Yeah, and that represent the characters that we know and love. And it was cool to see a lot of this technology in the way that the world is in the new film. And we think this comic has a lot of upside. We're super excited about it. If you haven't seen the movie already, definitely check it out.
Yes.
I don't think it's going to be in theaters much longer, probably next few weeks. So definitely check it out. We actually absolutely loved it. Thought it was a blast. What's really interesting for this book, as in terms of physical value, which I don't have now. Whoops. The comic has sold as high as $102,000 as a 9.4 grade. There's only about 1,500 total editions. I think even less than that for Blue Labels. But the highest sale for this comic is 9.4, which sold for $102,000 back in 2022. And there's 196 and 198. And the 98, it's hard to say what that would sell for right now, but kind of comparing the other sales, I think probably 300K plus is realistic in this market right now. I think it's probably realistic, especially considering the success of the Fantastic Four film. It's interesting. A lot of people are calling it a flop. That's absolutely ridiculous. I hate seeing those posts because the reason why, guys, you know, we've got to be very clear about this. The money making isn't necessarily through the box office for these types of films. Fantastic Four, Superman, they're not making all their money through the box office. They make way more money through licensing and merchandise sales. When you see those Pizza Hut commercials, like I just saw one the other day. I saw a Fantastic Four Pizza Hut commercial. They're doing a promotion where they're slicing 4 different types of pizzas in one pizza for a Fantastic Four. Awesome.
Yeah.
And they're trying to film clips of the commercials. That's licensing rights. They're making millions of dollars from that one licensing deal just from Pizza Hut or Round Table or whatever. I think it was Pizza Hut or maybe it was Domino's. One of the 3. One of the big 3. But anyways, you know what I'm saying, right?
What about Comic-Con? John's on that top 3?
Yeah.
That's
the top 3. That's your top 3? Not my top 3. Probably the top 3 most successful trades. But that's what it is. Round Table is probably top 3, though. I will say Round Table is definitely top 3. But we went to Comic-Con and you go see Superman. You'll see like Milkbone. Milkbone, of course, is, if you don't know what that is, a dog. Milkbone
dog treats.
Dog treats are really popular. Crypto has been on the box for the past like 2 months. Huge licensing deal with Milkbone. So I mean that's amazing within itself. I'm sure there's a lot of other things that they've done just for that character. And then Superman, you see like with card commercials, things like that. These are all licensing deals. Those are big money, guys. Huge money in that. And then, of course, all the merchandise sales, T-shirts, posters, water bottles, action figures. It goes on and on and on. I mean, I can imagine crypto is a huge, huge merchandise. They probably made a lot from crypto by himself.
Yeah.
So, anyways, my point I'm trying to make is if they even just break even just from the box office, so Fantastic Four apparently was around a $200 million budget, usually 2x that for marketing, and you're looking at about $400 to $500 million potentially, and they're clearly on their way to make that. Plus VOD sales. I know eventually drop on Disney, but I think they'll probably do a VOD or probably just drop it on Disney Plus right afterwards. But anyways, it's exciting, guys. Like the film was critically acclaimed, well received by fans. Fantastic Four are not really popular characters. People did not know. Like they've had maybe terrible films. They made 3 awful films, and again, those aren't Fox films. Those are not Disney films. Fox had the licensing rights to the Fantastic Four for the previous films. I've seen like someone say the worst Marvel films, but it technically really wasn't Marvel. It was Fox. It was Century Fox. So, anyways, I'm going to finish my rant there. They really did a wonderful job basically bringing these characters to life and giving us an introduction to what the MCU could look like for the next 5 to 10 years. We anticipate these are going to be very important characters moving forward. I think they've already announced that Reed Richards is going to be a main character in the next Secret Wars film. So let's fucking go. I'm stoked. Spencer, what are your thoughts?
I'm very excited for the whole universe. I mean, I think actually I'm not going to say what I was going to say because I feel like it'll give something away for the movie. But there's some characters in the universe that are going to be big parts of the MCU outside of just the Fantastic Four themselves.
Totally.
So yeah, just very excited for this whole part of the universe to be brought into the wider MCU.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's so exciting, guys. So this comic is dropping 4,444 total editions at 15 gems. Now, I've heard a lot of backlash that's just too many editions at the current price level. And maybe so, 15 gems for 4,444 editions compared to some of the recent drops, including like Silver Surfer #1. But regardless, guys, within 30 days, whatever's left in the store is going to be burned.
Yeah, so the market will dictate how many there's supposed to be. So
now, obviously, a lot of people are not going to be able to buy as many individually, buy as many comics as they want because it's 10 versus 15, and that's fine. I totally understand that. But that's just going to create more scarcity in the end if less comics are purchased. But also, it's going to really test the market, like where we're at right now. I mean, Silver Surfer 1 at 2,000 editions was an instant sellout at 15 gems. People are saying this is not a very significant comic. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I don't want to. Guys, anyone who says that, they're wrong. I'm telling you right now. This comic is sold for over $100,000, and not even in its highest grade. It's 3rd highest grade. It's a significant comic. It's probably not. It's definitely not as significant as Silver Surfer 1, but it's still up there. It's a massive Fantastic Four key. Very, very big. And we're excited about it. And I do think that it's so cool that 4,444 editions was included in this. One, because that's a really cool mint specifically for this collection. 4444, representing the Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four.
That's awesome. That's so cool. I think I have an image here. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Love that. That's such a cool mint for this specific comic. And again, if at the end of the month, only 2,000 are purchased, then it'll balance itself out and 2,000 will be burned. But at least one, this is going to test the market to see where we're at right now and see how people are, if they're interested in this one, how much they're spending on it. But two, it gives collectors an opportunity to collect more special mints. So burning in the store at the end of the month, within 30 days, is a huge, huge component to all this, right? So I think that really helps balance everything out.
Agreed.
And again, here's the total editions. There's 125 secret rares. So I'm curious to see what it's going to land as. I have a gut feeling that it's going to be a common, but we'll see.
Hope so.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. I really hope that 4444 gets landed. Yeah. That's such a cool one. Oh yeah, we didn't even go over the bounty. That's so sidetracked. Yeah. So that's how excited we are about this comic, guys. It's a really cool cover. It's one of the coolest covers for Fantastic Four by far. And it's a significant issue. So we have 2 bounties out. We have one for 1962, which is the comic publishing year. Mm-hmm. There's been a lot of debate back and forth about, was it 61 or 62? On Go Collect, it says 61, but actually it's 62. Marvel confirms that, and also CGC Comics on their label confirms that, and that's all that matters.
I was gonna say, and shouldn't it say it on the book itself too, on the cover?
Good point. I'm not really sure. I didn't.
Little box, wouldn't it say like the month and year?
Oh yeah, let's take a look. I don't think it says the year. I think it's just the month. Yeah,
it's just the month.
March 3rd.
Oh, yeah, March 3rd. Yeah. Well, anyway, if it's whatever's on the CGC label is what I trust.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, we have a bounty out, $2,000 for 1962. And also for the last mint, we couldn't decide between the two. And we are going to go pretty heavy on one or the other. We're just like, we'll just split it up a little bit. So the last mint, 4444 at $1,444. So if you land either one, definitely let us know. Or if you land them both, magically somehow, if you land both of them, good Lord.
Then I'll accuse you of gaming the system.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've seen crazier things happen, but yeah, that'd be absolutely insane. If you do land it, let us know. We'd love to purchase it from you. And I'm dying to play my sound effects again. Oh, that's so great. So guys, actually, I was talking to a good friend of ours, Up Crypto. Big shout out to Up Crypto, and he mentioned this comic to me and some of the free comics that you can get that create sets. So you can go on the store for $2.99 and purchase a comic book that gives you a complete set. So it gives you MCP points for buying a comic worth $2.99.
Yeah,
and it completes a set. Super awesome. I think this is one of my favorite ones because one, there's only 39 left in the store out of 1,000. It's kind of crazy because they're selling for I think $4 or $5 in the secondary, but they're still available in the store for $2.99. But once these sell out, people are going to go pretty nuts over them because you can get a lot of MCP points for them and complete sets. So something to think about, guys. Just want to make sure I threw it your way. That was a great tip by Up Crypto, so I wanted to just throw it your guys' way and get a big shout out to him. Oh,
that's a awesome point.
Yeah, plus you get a point for the new VB challenge. Well done. Nice. Good call. Good call. Batman number 9 is dropping on Candy Digital. Now, it's not particularly a huge issue in terms of its content. It's still a very old comic. It focuses on Christmas, I believe. But in terms of value, this comic has a 9.4, has sold as high as $52,800 in 2020. There are no grades higher. So 9.4 is the highest. So as a 1 of 1, its highest grade, it's sold for around $52,800. This comic is dropping on Thursday at, I think it was 9 a.m. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, tomorrow, Wednesday at 9 a.m. PST tomorrow. There's only 1,500 editions. Very scarce.
Yeah.
So I anticipate this will probably do very well. Everyone's very hyped on it. I've been hearing a lot of people chirp about it on Twitter. So I think it's going to do very, very well. Again, you don't have to open the packs. You can just buy packs in the open market and then, hold on to them, resell them, whatever you want with them. Keep in mind, too, it's number 9. If you get a number 9 pack or a number 1 pack or even the last mint pack, special mints matter to people. So be careful before you open your pack up. See what kind of mint number you get for your pack. It's really a big deal.
I assume there's early access for back cow holders as well, like normal?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I believe so, yeah. And also there's the floor. I haven't really highlighted this. We haven't really talked about the floor in terms of our, when we promote comics are dropping. But the floor for this is around 1,000 to 1,500. So pretty good.
Yeah.
The floor and the ceiling. Those are what you got to look at. Not just the ceiling, but also the floor. If you're coming into this as an investment. I love this. Good call, Adrian. Yeah, we're really excited for Silver Surfer number 4. Yeah. We anticipate it's probably going to be dropping soon. I don't know why they'd wait. Maybe if there's other things coming out. I heard that they're going to make a show for Silver Surfer in the next year or so. So it's possible they could wait till the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably just hold off for another significant Silver Surfer show or movie or whatever appearance. As selfishly as I want to see that thing drop, that's probably going to be a factor coming in because there's still other Fantastic Four comics they can release, but they're probably not going to release everything at once.
Yeah.
But yeah, we talked about that comic quite a bit, and we talked about how it's Stan Lee's favorite cover ever, which is super cool. That's going to be a banger when that drops. Big time. So we had a bounty out, guys, for Spider-Man 2099. We weren't sure if this thing was going to sell out. There was a lot of positive response. I think it was a very well-balanced drop. You had 2099 editions. You had, I think, what's like 95 or 95.
Beautiful looking collectible, which helps.
Awesome. Super cool collectible. You had a special edition common, which is really rad. And then you had the secret rare for like 250 editions. And it was a really balanced drop. And even at 40 gems, this thing sold out instantly. That's awesome. So I get why VB's testing the market right now. Like everybody complains. I get 15 gems for Fantastic Four 3, 4,044 editions. I get it. I understand. But at the same time, they are a business and they need to, ensure they keep the lights on.
Mm-hmm.
Even though things are exciting right now, we're still technically in a bear market for NFTs and digital collectibles. So, we're seeing some success. We're seeing things turn around. But yeah, for these big keys, guys, you got to be flexible in terms of, purchase value. I think 10 to 20 gems, that's probably what we're looking at. But again, the 30-day burn process is going to be a key. That's a very important moving forward because that can help balance out the entire collection. And if there's a demand and if they sell out, then it just shows there's a demand there, And I'm sure there's going to be ways that they're going to implement burning in the future. I mean, there's got to be a way, especially for older comics, they have like 60,000 editions.
60,000 editions. Yeah, those got to get cut down somehow.
Yeah. And I'm sure they're thinking about this stuff. I'm sure they're thinking about it. It's going to take time. But yeah. So anyways, we didn't
get it.
Anyways, back to this. We had a bounty out for this, and it was hit by a collector, and he decided he wanted to keep it. He turned down our bounty, which is really cool. Good for him. Yeah, he's actually closing in on 100, level 100.
Nice.
Yeah, so he didn't need the gems. But anyways, regardless of all that, just really happy that it went to somebody who really appreciates it, and it's so cool. That's so cool. And and also, most importantly, knows what he has.
Yeah.
It kills us when we see somebody land something and they either floor it or they just don't know what they have. And I think it's happened with a couple of collectors.
Yeah, I feel like it doesn't happen as much recently, I think, but it used to happen all the time.
Which is a big reason why we want to put these bounties out to help educate people about special mints. Because we've seen it happen. We were kind of going back and forth on, should we just claim from people who purchased it in the store? Because people come in sniping it and reselling for the bounty. But at the same time, we've realized we shouldn't hold back. We've turned down a couple of collectibles because of that in the past. But I think moving forward, we're probably just going to move forward. If it's sniped in the marketplace, and if we want it, we probably should have
good, good for them. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's one of those things. It's kind of like lesson learned, right? I mean, we're trying hard to promote this as much as possible. We really appreciate everybody who retweets these bounties, because it's not just for us guys. We're trying to promote this to people, not just within the community, but also outside of the community.
Yeah. So people understand that these things have value, and yeah.
We're trying to get new users here, guys. That's why we make these flyers. And it's not just exciting. We really enjoy doing this for our own personal reasons, collection, but also we just want to get the word out there, so people get involved. And that's a big reason why I have the QR code. One, it supports the content channel, and two, we just want to get more people involved in this and get them excited about it. Yeah. So
if anybody out there is watching, if you ever see our bounty posts, definitely appreciate you giving them a share, just so that they get wider audience and more people see them, and we hopefully get more people coming into our fun little VV space and collecting with us.
Yeah, exactly. And if you have family or friends who haven't signed up yet, make sure they use our QR code to sign up. You get 10 free gems, and you're supporting the channel. And of course, I want to show this: the Spider-Man 2099, the special edition common, has less than 100 editions. Look at that floor price, man!
Insane.
I saw bids, and I'm very confident some have sold for over $1,000 at this point. Because I've seen some. I saw some auctions that said basically like $1,200 bid, $1,250. There's like 30 bids. So I don't know what it looks like in terms of shill bidding, or if do
you need the special edition to collect or complete the set? Or
no, it's its own separate. Yeah, you just need the common and secret rare, and then the special edition is its own set. But yeah, very cool. That's awesome. It really validates the drop itself. I mean, that's an impressive floor. Really impressive floor.
Super scales collectible, plus it's Spider-Man, plus a cool collectible. It has a lot of things going for it. So I'm not
quality is top notch. And Spider-Man 2099, he's still a little bit unknown. We've seen him in terms of media. We've seen him in like the Spider-Verse. He had a pretty significant role. But the story of Miguel O'Hara is really awesome. And if anyone out there doesn't know, make sure to check out his first appearance comic. It's really great. I don't know where that came from, but yeah, I agree. Go Niners. That's awesome.
Nice. Congrats, Granison. Nice pull. I feel like you do very well in these drops. I feel like I'm always hearing about you pulling some awesome stuff.
You've been hitting some cool stuff, man. Good for you. Well deserved. Granison's such a great guy. We've had a chance to meet him multiple times in person. Just a very, very happy, upbeat dude. So yeah. Congratulations.
Thanks. What up?
All right, guys. Let's go over the Human Torch drop happening on Saturday at 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 8 a.m. PST. Saturday, August 9th. The Human Torch. We do already have a first appearance collectible of the Human Torch.
Of the Mighties.
That is a Marvel Mighty, correct. That's one of the first drops that ever happened from Marvel, actually. It's pretty incredible. Okay, to put this. It's amazing how Candy VV is far and few in between.
Yeah, we've also done our bounties before too, so I don't know about that.
yeah. If you claimed any of our bounties at least once, it's actually really fun when we've had some friends of the channel land some, and it's been fun to see that, and they've claimed the bounty, we purchased it from them, so it's pretty awesome. And even when people we haven't met before and we meet them for the first time, it's cool to get to know them too, and to hear things like, "I'm so excited," I was debating on keeping it, but I'm happy I was able to sell it because I can do this now, or I can put this towards a physical comic book.
Did you not claim one of our bounties? I thought you did.
Oh, I guess no. It's probably a giveaway.
Oh, it's probably a giveaway.
A giveaway. Yeah, I wish. So yeah, but anyways, it's fun to hear and start conversations with people about what they plan to do with the gems or the money. It's pretty cool. Yeah, or require certain grails they weren't able to do before. It's pretty awesome to hear that stuff. So I think somebody recently purchased a Fantastic Four #1 secret rare because they were able to claim our bounty, and they're so stoked about it, and they had some gems left over. So freaking awesome. Yeah, freaking awesome. I have like 3 giveaways. That's all cool. No, I have 1 giveaway. It's like 3. That's
See,
so
guys,
great.
there's some competition out there, guys.
That's-
You take Granison off his giveaway throne. Come join the giveaways.
we gotta get involved in a new randomized website, I guess. No, we'll keep it going. Just for you, Granison. All right, so back to Johnny Storm. Let's go. They are just continuing the quality here. That was awesome. They've come a long way since Electra.
Yes,
They've come a long way. I really appreciate the puns and inside jokes for Electra now, though.
Yeah.
It's become, it's kind of funny because even though how bad those models are, it's become kind of a staple for nostalgia. You know,
it's classic.
It's classic at this point. But man, that is just freaking awesome. That is some quality 3D models right there. So anyways, the classic blue Johnny Storm, there's 1,961 editions. I know there were some people talking about potentially this, being changed in 1962 because the suit reflects the 1962 suit that was released for Fantastic Four #3. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. I don't know. It hasn't changed yet. But if it does, cool. If not, I still think that's really awesome because that's the first appearance year of the Human Torch that we know today, Johnny Storm. I mean, the Human Torch, there was a character associated as the Human Torch that was released in Marvel Comics #1 in 1939, but it's not the same character that we know in the Fantastic Four.
So just another character that can turn his body into flames.
Totally. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so very cool. This is freaking awesome that they're doing these last editions connected to a special year. I'm really appreciating that. It's really been fun seeing.
It shows that Vivi's listening, paying attention to what the
exactly. Now we're waiting to see the animation, and we'll get to that in a sec to decide if we're going to put a bounty on this. The models looked awesome, but we'll dive into the animations in a second. So the comment: 1961 total editions. First public mint is 41, and it's 40 gems. And then you have the Chaser, 61 editions, guys. There's probably going to be even less. I think they're keeping 5. So you have 60, 59. You have 66 total editions. I'm usually the math guy, I think.
You are?
56 total editions, public editions available. That's freaking insane. That's super scarce. So for perspective, guys, there was like 94 Spider-Man 2099 editions. So you're looking at 50% less for this. So you could potentially see the same type of value for this collectible, considering the quality. And I mean, the Fantastic Four were such a great film, and I really think those characters are going to be huge moving forward. So, man, insanely scarce collectible, crazy. And also, the first public mint is number 6. Pretty cool.
Nice.
And then you have the rare 861 editions, and then this is going to be blind box format, guys. So keep that in mind. So you have, again, 861 editions for the rare. Very cool looking cover, or very cool looking suit and model as well. And what's fun too is that these different variants represent different characters in terms of like the suits. So this specific suit was introduced, and I think I mentioned it here. Shoot, I thought I read it somewhere. It showcased what suit this is from. Anyways, but yeah, they're all associated with different eras of the Fantastic Four, which I think is really awesome. And then you have the secret rare 261 editions.
Power On.
How wrong?
No, it's called Power On.
Oh, Power On. Power On. Oh yeah. That's awesome. That looks so sick. I can't wait to see the animation for it, which I have for everyone if you hang with us for a little bit longer. And then the crafts. So this is where it gets really exciting. So obviously we've seen crafts in the past where you burn collectibles, you get this. This is not the case for this drop. What we have here is a craft for this specific collectible. This one is 561 editions. It's an ultra rare. And you only need 1,000 MCP points and 50 gems. I anticipate this for sure is going to be a sellout. 100%. So great use of MCP points here. Very excited to see that. You don't need any specific rank to get involved in this specific drop. And it's going to be dropping at the same time, guys. So 80 MPST, keep that in mind. If you want to go for this, I recommend going for the crafts first. Those will be instant sellouts or close to instant sellouts. So 561 for that one. And then you have the secret rare, only 261 editions. This price is 60 gems. And 25 are going to be held back.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, shoot. And 60 gems. You're not going to be using your MCP points here, guys. And this is what's really exciting. But you can use your MCP rank. So if you're a Diamond 1 or Master Collector, there's the utility. There's the utility we've been excited to see. That's awesome. I will say I'm excited because I am a Diamond 1, so selfishly I am pretty happy about it. But just in general, I'm happy to see that they're utilizing rankings for this. Super cool. I think that's a great start to something that we've been hoping to see for quite some time. So I'm curious to see how fast these are going to sell out. I anticipate it'll be very quickly. Very quickly. Spencer, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, this is a good collection. But I agree about MCP. It's been, I mean, they've done a little bit of things here and there to try to reward different levels and stuff. So we've seen it in the past, but it's cool to see them continuing to do that. So there's a lot more incentive to continue building the collection on VV. Yeah, I'm stoked about all these collectibles. These are all just so cool looking.
Yeah, definitely. Have you seen the animation for them?
I have not seen the animation yet.
Well, get excited.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here's the animation, guys. Very cool. There's a big old fireball. Oh, look at the ground. That's awesome. Yes. Wow. That was cool.
Yeah, people are going to have fun with these in the showrooms.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that looks amazing.
With the logo behind.
Yeah. So this is the secret rare.
Yeah, I want that one.
Yeah. Yes. Of course, got a little shooting fireballs. There you go. And then I think, where was the classic one at?
Is that one not animated?
I thought I saw.
Maybe the classic one doesn't have an animation.
Huh.
Yeah.
Anyways, I thought I saw one that. So it is animated. It for sure is. Yeah. This is animated right there. It's basically him holding a fireball. And the only difference, I will say that the only difference between these two is just like the neck color.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is the only difference.
Yeah.
There's got to be some other difference besides that. I'm sure there's something else.
I don't know. I think there really is the only difference.
Is it just the neck?
Maybe his hands.
There's got to be some. We'll take a look at it when they actually release.
His hands.
Got to be something different.
His hands fisted in this one. Maybe it's open in this one.
Okay. That's good.
Either way, it doesn't really matter. It's still a much rare variant. It's they all look really good, guys. I mean, this is quality animation, quality 3D models that we've been hoping to see, and I'm so pumped to play with these in augmented reality. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a ton of fun. Anyways, everyone, thanks again for joining. Such a blast. Remember, we have a bounty out tomorrow, guys, for cul-de-sac. I'm gonna find that. There it is.
There we go.
666 bounty for cul-de-sac tomorrow. If you land 666, let us know. We will purchase it from you. And also, if you get the entire set by a certain date, remember you get airdrop this. That's so awesome, guys. It's based on the in real life collectible. It only has 36 in existence. And of course, join us tomorrow at 2 p.m. PST. Big shout out to our sponsor, Fanable. We're going to be breaking down the awesome new kiosk 24/7 mystery case vending machine that's going to be selling comic books all the time for you guys to purchase. We're going to break down all the details for that tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thanks again for joining, everybody. And again, big shout out to our sponsor, Fanable. Make sure to sign up with Fanable if you haven't done so. There are some sweet things on the horizon. All right, everybody. Thanks again for